Hi! I will now teach you the very basics of curling in 4 minutes or less. Let's go! Alright, so curling is a game where two teams consisting of 4 people play against each other. I do think I said 4 people? Nice, there you go. The team consists of a lead, a second, a third, and a skip. And the skip is considered the team captain. And if you've ever watched curling before, the skip is the one that yells the most. The skip is on the other side of the sheet, deciding where you should throw your rocks. Each team have 8 rocks, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. And that means each player on the team plays 2 stones. The lead plays the first 2 stones, the second the next 2, the third the following 2, and the skip plays the last 2 stones. Curling is turn-based, so the teams take turns throwing 1 rock each. So let's just say the red team begins, it will look something like this. And this is what it could look like. The player throwing the stone gets aligned, then place their foot in a rubber block behind the rings, similar to the starting blocks in track and field, in order to be able to kick out. The player rotates the stone when they release it. And on the other side of the sheet, we have the skip, or the team captain, telling the player where to throw their stone. A half decent shot there, but at least it looks like the skip is happy, so that'll do. Oh yeah, if you're not throwing, you're sweeping. Sweeping will make the stone go further, and you can also adjust the amount of curl with sweeping. Let's take a look at the sheet. The entire ice surface is 45.72 meters by 5 meters. The sheet is symmetrical and you will find rings or houses on both sides. The outer ring is called the 12 foot because it is 12 feet in diameter. The next ring is the 8 foot because it is 8 feet in diameter. Then we have the 4 foot, you can guess why it's called that. And then the button. Even though the house is technically a target, the rings do not give you any extra points, they're there for visual help only. Let's have a look at the scoring. In order to score, you have to have stones inside the rings or the house. Only one team can score per end. And the scoring team is the team with the stone closest to the center of the rings. You get as many points as you have stones better than the other team's best stone inside of the rings. In this case, the yellow team would score 2 points because the red stone is the 3rd best stone overall and thus eliminating the 3rd yellow stone. A round of curling is called an end. Both teams play from one side towards the rings on the other side of the sheet. After all 16 stones have been thrown, you count the points and you start the next end from the side you just threw towards. When you throw a stone, you'll give it a rotation, either clockwise or counterclockwise. If the stone is rotated clockwise, towards the right, it will curl to the right as well. Let's take a quick look at how that works. The player slides out, rotates the stone towards the right, fast forward a bit, and when the stone begins to slow down, it also starts to curl to the right, giving it a curved path. The equipment. On curling shoes, one of the shoes has a Teflon sole for sliding, while the other has a rubber sole for grip. And there's a broom as well. Let's throw in some stone facts. The maximum weight is 19.96 kilos or 44 pounds for those of you who for some reason prefer the imperial system. Most stones are made of granite from a small island in Scotland called Isles of Craig, and you can call it both a stone and a rock. How amazing is that?